わずか残された時間でも繰り返す日々の中
Alright, this relic is just a game changer for Guardian, man. This relic is also good for, like, you know, champs like Infamous Iron Man and, like, any other shock debuff champion, right? But for Guardian, it just changes him pretty much completely. So, why it's so important is basically his SP2 inflicts a massive shock, right? And the relic has this rune where basically the next shock debuff gets plus 40% duration and potency. That is massive because Guardian shock is already pretty short, right? So like giving it more duration just does a ton for it. And not only that, giving it plus 40% potency as well, it just leads to some crazy numbers, man. So yeah, this relic just is crazy good for Guardian. I feel like it was made for him, to be honest. So yeah, like if you don't have Guardian, this relic isn't really all too much, I want to say. But if you have Guardian, congrats. He is now like 2 times better. So right there, the total shock damage is 43,000. It's not too bad. Like, here's the thing. Guardian has, like, good damage anyways. So, like, adding more damage onto him is just, like, it's madness, right? But, yeah, apparently Guardian needed a damage buff according to BAM. So, they were like, yeah, let's just make this relic solely for Guardian. And, like, I'm not complaining. I love Guardian. Guardian's super fun to play. I love his animations, and he's just pretty cool. So, yeah, giving him, like, this massive damage buff, sure, I'll take it. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so here we go for the same rotation, right? The same amount of charges, everything like that. And the shock damage difference is just unreal, man. So here we go for the relic, so we can get the shock vulnerability. Then we drop the SP2, and the total shock damage here is 89,000. So more than double the damage for him. That is absurd. Like, the relic doubling his shock damage is just absurd, man. That is, like, so good. And it makes him so much more, like, faster for, like, battlegrounds fights, things like that. It would just do so much for the champion. He becomes less crit reliant too. He just becomes so much better. And here's, like, the longer rotation. Like, we go for 13 charges here. And you're going to see the difference. It gets even bigger, man. And that is just, like, craziness, dude. So yeah, this relic is just so good for Guardian, man. So here I dropped SP2, total shock damage, 102,000. Like I said, that's still very good. Like, Guardian has always been a good damage dealer, but now he's even better. Like, double, like, he's like 2 times better now, which is honestly insane because he was already good. I don't know why they chose to, like, make this relic solely for Guardian if he's already a great champion, but you know what, man? It is what it is. We're not going to complain at all. We're just going to enjoy this new relic. And yeah, this is a 6-star version, by the way. So the potency will be a little bit different for like the lower versions. But even a 5-star one will still just be massive for this guy, right? A 4-star one, it will still be pretty good for sure. But like if you have the 6-star version, congrats. It is just, your Guardian is now like 2 times better. It is awesome. So now I built to the SP2 and we can just launch a massive SP2, see how much like the damage changes. And spoiler alert, it changes a ton. There I get hit, it's fine. That doesn't matter. You just forget that happened and then we can just move on. And yeah, no big deal, right? No big deal. So here I dropped the relic now. Actually, no, I dropped the SP1, sorry. And then I can just now go for a combo into the relic and then yeah, just have a very fun time. So here I go for the relic stun. And then I can just go for another SP2 and we're gonna see the damage output. And yeah. Very strong damage output. It almost finishes him off completely. And that was 210,000 damage for that shock. And that was 1 minute and 18 seconds for Winter Soldier right there. No synergies, just the relic. That is insane. That is rank 3 Guardian. That is insane, man. That is just so insane. So you can see here, the damage output for the shock debuff literally doubles for a 6-star Hulkbuster relic. That is just amazing, man. That is so good. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on this relic. I think it is insane for Guardian. Pretty decent for any other shock debuff character, but just for Guardian, it is crazy good. And yeah, let me know if you're going to play Guardian now with this new relic, and that's about it for me.